Scorpio energy. This is a timeless reading. You could be totally resonating with this. If you just like watching all my readings, you're totally tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Your soul team knows you're listening. But if you're a Scorpio zodiac, this is your reading. Anywhere where you're interested in other birth chart positions regarding Scorpio, this reading is for you. And if you're cross watching, this reading is for you as well, about a Scorpio person you're interested in. Now, remember, you could be on either side of the table and anywhere in the timeline of the experience that comes out. Thank you for the growth on the channel. Let's get your reading started. I decided to use I was called. I didn't even decide. I was called. They popped it in my mind as I was preparing myself to do your reading. The Sacred Traveler Oracle cards for you. So let's see what is happening. I'm seeing 3 cards, past, present, and future. What's happening in the Scorpio energy? Okay, most important message, past, present, and future, as they are relevant to the most important message, which is now. And I'm hearing for you, the power of now is the most important power. Be where your feet are. Sit in as much gratitude and appreciation in the place where your feet are now. Okay. And I hear, and the past position, how that experience was so important of an influence to where you are now, and how the energy and the power of now is going to influence the future for you. Okay, so let's see. What do we have? Past, present, future for Scorpio. The foundation of it all is staying focused. Hold the course. What you focus on. There's so much to look at. There is so many perspectives. There's so much to look at. They're saying staying focused is been so important in your life lessons, because it's easy to get distracted by what's going on out there, is what I heard. But your powerful point to focus is, I hear, your most valuable asset is your powerful point of focus. So in the past energy for you, Scorpio, fogged in, go slow, take time. There's some things that were not moving forward. Okay, there was some confusion, there was some lack of clarity, there was some distracted point of view. Okay, you see, I heard you just jumped in the ship that everybody else was on. So there's this energy of everybody else is concerned about this thing, so I better investigate more about that. It's like, you know what? You are the creator of the energy as it is unfolding. So by you looking at what everybody else is concerned with, you're actually looking at the side effect of where you used to be. Yeah, that's what they said for you. So rather than worrying about what everybody else is worrying about, rather than focus on what everybody else is focusing on, because remember, everybody else is looking at what's happening in the physical world. You help create what's happening in the physical world. To be focused so intently on what is happening in the physical world is looking at the side effect. They're saying your most valuable point of focus is to stay in what you are creating. And so staying focused was big. Let's see what else you have. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. Yes, this is the point of focus. This is your powerful now. Navigating by the stars. It's like you follow your intuition. You see the signs, you see the signals. It may be night out there, and you may feel like you're alone in this journey, but you alone are the one that creates the movements. I hear the movements of things on earth. So you alone, they're saying you alone in your experience, you are the one, that you are the dominant energy in your experience. You create the shifts. It's important for your focus to be in your bliss, because you're going to see more experiences, side effect from that energy, which equals bliss. Okay, if you do that. So now I see you powerfully. You're like, you know what, I'm gonna stop thinking about what everybody's talking about. This is, yes, I know this is big in the mainstream, I hear you saying, but right now it's more important for me to just sit in appreciation. And you are right, because according to the universal law, if you sit more in appreciation and gratitude now, look at that, the blessings unfold. Okay, the star card come out, the blessings unfold from that. It is, and I love that the star came out as the current energy is navigating by the stars. I even hear, don't think that the stars tell you where to go. I mean, you can follow a course on earth from it, but they're saying you are instituting the movement of the planets. It's like they're giving me the energy of, by your powerful point of focus, the universe responds to you. And yes, even the planets confirm it by their positioning. So that's interesting. So let's see what we have in the future for you. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So this bridge goes over the water. There's a situation where there's either it used to be, for some of you, it used to be very emotional for you, and now it's not affecting you emotionally. The other way I'm seeing this for others of you is you're going to see a lot of people having a lot of strong emotional reactions to some things that, again, are side effects of previous energies. In other words, for them, it was real in the world, but you know that reality in the world is built spiritually. And so I see, well, these people are having a lot of emotional experiences. Like, you already know what it is because you helped instigate and invoke these shifts and these energies that are happening. So let's see what's going on in Scorpio. For some of you, this is a person that's real close to you who's going to go through an emotional experience, and it's not going to affect you as strong emotionally. This could be somebody who is affected, I'm hearing, by the moon energy very strongly, because there's a lot of things that haven't been healed within their soul, okay, just lingering in their energetic, and I heard their energetic bank is the way they gave it to me. They said you've spent all that energy out of your energetic bank, and now your energy in your energetic bank looks a lot different. I hear it looks lighter, it looks more pure, it looks more authentic. Okay, so you're having this experience where somebody next to you is going through a lot. Somebody or someone's, yeah, see, the moon is in reverse. This has to do with some movements of the moon. The moon will pull on waters. It makes things shift. That's why there is actually a thing called full moon lunacy, where is what I've always heard about it is that, like, emergency rooms and emergency services tend to be busier during the times of the full moon. Okay, but the why? Because it pulls on people's energy. It brings a lot of emotional stuff out. I mean, think about it. All the all the all the stories, supernatural stories of the werewolves that transform under the moon, they just can't control it no more. They got to break loose. So that type of energy is here. So yeah, the moon. I see that you've got, but because it's coming out in reverse, I see that you've gotten a handle on a lot of things from your past, because the moon also is a card that talks about the past. The moon is a card that talks about the subconscious. Because you've gotten a handle on things from your past, it's influenced your subconscious. You're not as susceptible as those around you. Okay, what's crossing you is the world. Wow, a successful ending. Yeah. And like I said, oh boy, this is so right on point with everything I've already channeled through here from the images that we've seen, which is like you're gonna be not as affected as the people around you. I heard the whole world's gone crazy. So when it feels like the whole world's gone crazy, don't think that you're crazy, because it doesn't bother you. Like, a lot of things happening in the world, uh, again, something about the cycles of the moon as well, because you have healed a lot. It's like you're on the leading edge of this experience, and you, having successfully completed, actually influence your soul ties to go through those healings and experiences now as well, which is, for some of you, this is the first time you're hearing that. But yeah, as you accomplish energetic healing in yourself, I hear long-term healing on yourself, as you heal your own subconscious, as you heal your own past, as you heal your own emotional intellect. It affects people that you don't even know, who are connected to by different soul ties. Okay, so the world could be going crazy. Ace of Wands. I heard, and here you are standing in your power, standing in your position of power, authority. You are an instigator of energies, but you're being a lot more decisive about what energies you want to instigate. While it's dark night out there, you're instigating the energy of consciousness, awareness, light, empowerment. Yes, I love that for you. Yeah, some of you are meeting a new person. You didn't know that this was coming. Somebody here is meeting a new person. They didn't know it's coming. This is a person you have a lot of a passionate attraction for. Seven of Wands. Okay, you are very defensive, strategic. You had to get skilled. You had to level up. We got a black belt here. Okay, you're like a spiritual ninja. Yeah, you had to develop these qualities to get here. And I see, like, in the past, you had uh, been very much against connecting to a new person, but it's time for you to allow that connection, because now the one that's showing up for you to connect to, there's so many different points on which you resonate, on which it feels right. It's not just a material connection. It's not just, oh, I like your body, let's be together. No, it's not like that no more. Now it's like 7 points. It's like you're connected by your chakras with somebody. Ooh, and how could that be possible? I hear is because you had to be connected with yourself at the chakras in order to align with somebody else who's also connected with their self at the chakras. But here's the thing, both of you are at a very elevated place in your self connection. That's what allowed this. And I'm seeing it like that, like an instant attraction. And it's not a needy attraction, it's not an obsessive attraction, but it's an authentic attraction. It's an attraction that is so strong, so pure, and so swift, yet it feels easy. It feels easy. So let's see, above you, you have the Eight of Swords. uh Eight of Swords. Yeah, you again showing me you stayed focused. You stayed focused. Eight of Swords. A lot of people had a lot of things to say. A lot of people had a lot of opinions. There's a lot of conversations going around, a lot of concerns going around, but you didn't allow any of that to influence you. It's like you said, you know what? There is a temptation to get on social media, to watch the news, to hear the I heard the water cooler conversation. But instead of that, I'm going to go on a binge. I'm gonna binge on what my vision is. I heard on what my perspective is, on what my uh I'm hearing proclivity for creation is. Okay, so in other words, you decided to focus on what you wanted to see instead of what was the side effect of the yesterday's points of focus. Some of you, again, you were very focused on, I'm good on my own. I don't need anybody. And that's where you were when boom, somebody came into your life. Let's see what happens here. And Page of Pentacles. So somebody who comes into your life, this person, I see a younger person. This person is somebody who is going to learn a lot from you because you have some very um elevated, and I hear advanced awareness. So what you know is not what is known by the average Joe. Okay. And anywhere where you're being solely focused on, you know being empowered, I'm over the past, I'm creating a new reality, I see strong evidence coming in. This is like this is like the day that I went to my car. I was out late at night by myself. There wasn't another car in the parking lot. And I go to open my door, but on the floor next to my car is a free parking pass. I got a handy pass, which allows me to park for free whenever I need it in the front door space. You know what I'm saying? And it was strong evidence in the world that, like, I favor favor because there was a whole lot of conversations around that. Anyways, the point is something physically showing up for you. And because that experience was drawn up to speak about to you, some of you are going to be getting into your car and you're going to see it right there on the floor as you open the door. Somebody here, I also heard another person is going to have this experience where some item that's been missing is going to show up right in the driver's seat of your car, and you'll know that the magic and the miracles are real because of the fact that that thing was lost for a long time. How it just end up in the middle of my car? Well, it's amazing the way you can align with things, and things that you thought were lost can come back. Okay. When this For you who has this new person coming in, that you got some passion for, you might be showing them some. You're definitely showing them some things. You're teaching them some things about life, baby. Teaching them some things about how things work. And you know what? When this person shows up, it's going to be very delightful to see how another person is able to be open-minded, to see a different perspective, to try something new. It's going to really delight you, is what I'm seeing. Two of Wands. This is you reaching for a better feeling thought. This is you reaching for a better feeling outcome. This is you creating by your choices. You're creating by your choices. They're saying the worst choice you can make is no choice at all. So you have somebody showing up in your life. This person brings a spark of new energy to your life, and they're very willing to learn. And I see, again, you taking advantage of that opportunity. Again, I also see for some of you, it's going to be that plant is going to blossom. That plant, you thought it was dead, but little did you know that when you did what you did, you moved it around, you cleaned it up, you took care of it, you focused some positive energy on it, you're going to start to see it blossom like never before. I heard. But I do see that for somebody, you're also going to end up by the water. You're going to make a decision to go somewhere where you end up crossing the bridge by the water. During that moment, I hear a huge epiphany is going to happen. You're like, oh my gosh, this is where I always wanted to be. Yeah, okay. Ace of Cups coming up in your environment. Yeah, I see. So this Ace of Cups is saying a few things for me. Okay. This Ace of Cups is saying for me, for somebody, this thing that you've been focused on that mattered so much was about creating new life. And for some of you, that is literally like you've been trying to have a baby for so long. Yes, you're going to have that baby. That baby is shown up. You got the test. You took a couple of them just to be sure. And yes, okay, accurate test. And there's a new baby coming, and this is going to be magical. This baby is going to be born during Taurus or Capricorn or Virgo season. That's one of the things I see for somebody who's having a baby. For somebody else, there's a new person that's showing up in as a sort of a apprentice in your life in whatever form or fashion. This person is somebody who really has the right energy that you can actually work with them, because not only are they willing to learn, but they are teachable. They are teachable. Some people want to learn, but they're not teachable. This person is teachable. Again, it's very delightful for you to enjoy this. Anywhere where this is about a romantic partner, you got passion for this person. And let me tell you, this person, oh, they got love for you, baby. And then I just heard, I got nothing but love for you, baby. Okay, that's what I just heard. Let me see what else. The Five of Pentacles. So there's this fear in you, like, what if they're too codependent? What if I'm encouraging and enhancing, enabling their codependencies? There's also a concern is, what are they going to do when our time is up? For somebody here, there's some fears around that. Okay, but the hope is that we can make a change. And then I heard Michael come in through talking about gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. Yes. So there's this energy here. The hope is that we can create some more spiritual awareness that it happens first spiritually, and then it happens physically. Somebody has been so focused on the physical reality and so unaware of the fact that it's created by the spiritual aspect first, and the spiritual aspect must be complete first for it to materialize onto the physical plane. And so there's a hope that you can share that information and that they will get it. There's also a concern that you don't want to enable, you don't want to encourage their negative negative self views. Thank you. They're negative self views. Okay, so at the end of the day, the Queen of Cups, you're going to use your intuition. You're going to receive this opportunity, and because you know there's, I hear more than meets the eye. You know there's more than meets the eye in this. Okay, you're going to use your innate psychic intuitive abilities that you have allowed to blossom in your life to help you speak out, teach out, focus upon the best outcome in this situation. I heard for everybody involved. Interesting. What else? We have the Eight of Pentacles. You can see clearly what karmic cycles are at play. You can see the repetitive patterns as they are at play. So that lets you know what detailed attention to put onto what aspect of the experience, and that works. Yeah, because justice unfolds. So in this experience, like, from what you see and what you know, you help close karmic energies. You close and break generational chains. Okay, and you know that this person has put in the work to actually attain justice, and a lot of it again with self views that they entertained. Yeah, the Fool here. You're trusting in your source. You're trusting in your connection to receive I hear receive, download, and communicate the right ideas that are most needed at this time, and that works. I hear that works. You're a very magical personality. You show up in this person's life as a very magical personality. They look at you and they think you haven't got a care in the world. It's not that you haven't got a care in the world. It's just that you wear it well. You have this powerful mentality that helps you overcome any care that does come up in this world. And so you look very carefree to other people that come across your path. You know that things happen for a reason in your life. And so you're interested in seeing what else is delivered in this. And one of the things that you adore about this person is you can see this level of self love, this level of self care, this level of self appreciation. But I hear there's just a little bit of twerking, and there's some things that you went through. So here you are able to share that. Yeah, Knight of Wands, you feel inspired. This person inspires you because it's like, I hear there's soul recognition in this connection. I hear there's aspects of yourself that you recognize in this connection. So here you come, you're ready to go. You feel like this person was drawn into your life for a reason. You feel like everything led up to this very important, I heard, in crucial moment, because remember, the world is the opportunity here. This is a major life change that is being presented here. A beautiful change that increases pleasure in life, that increases the self-awareness, that elevates a person's physically, financially, romantically, whatever type of ways. Yeah. We fortune at the bottom of the deck, honey. That's a huge confirmation. The worries of the past, they do not last. They do not return. Okay. In you, you're not even worried about this little things where they need some tweaking. This person is doing their best not to worry. I heard you got some skills, you got some talents, you got some abilities. You're going to share those, and that's going to make every bit of difference on this person's journey. So, with that being said, it's time to get you a yes or no answer to your yes or no question. You can ask about anything that is on your mind. I'm going to pull it one time. Your soul team, your higher self, is going to guide you in formulating your question perfectly. Most of you already have it. If you need more time, go ahead and pause the video and press play again when you're ready to see the answer. And I will do this one time. The yes or no answer will apply for all of you who choose to be involved in this question. You don't have to, but if you want to, it's here. So nothing is by force. Everything is voluntary around here in this channel. Thank you for the growth. Information about me and what I have on offer is below the video. And if you're ever in Vegas, come get your nails done with me at my shop. Manny's Petties and Nails. Okay, so let's get it. Yes or no for Scorpio? 1, 2, 3. Yes, your answer is yes. With the third card out, the bottom of the deck is a 9 of Pentacles, which is saying to me that, you have built a beautiful life for yourself. You have this stability in yourself. I mean, you've got plenty to spare and share, but you also know that it's about you. The reason you have what you have is because you chose to be a beautiful energy. You chose to be in a place where what you put out is what you got back. And so this beautiful life that you have is a result of the beauty that you put out there. It doesn't mean everybody always received it the same way you put it out there, but that's how you put it out there. Now, so the answer is yes for everybody. And this experience is going to be relative to some. And it's very short and sweet message. You know, you've been on your path, and it's been a very solitary path for a while now. However, what you didn't know was this new opportunity that comes your way is going to take you from solitary and thrust you into the light. And this is not going to stop. This is the end of a long night. Okay, the long night. Some of you, this is about having been working on your subconscious, and now that subconscious is finally in alignment with your conscious choosing. Okay, for some of you, I see a person who has been very unknown for a long time, and all of a sudden the energy has grown to this point where, boom, everybody knows your name, everybody knows what you do, everybody's all about you. Okay, I also see anywhere where you've been privately working to elevate your finances and your spiritual abilities, those two aspects. Yes, it's grown, and it's not something you're going to go out and brag. You've done it, and there is success and accomplishment here. So I'm very excited for you. This is to a level and happening at a time where you're like, oh, it's done already. It's like that. It's like, oh, it's done already. I didn't even know. Oh, okay, great. It feels like that. So thank you again for your beautiful presence. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.